All right, you guys, as you know, I'm on kind of a big schedule this week because of the party planning for the friend's birthday that happened last night. So I just finished watching the UFC this morning. I did get out two picks while the event was starting, but I got my two picks out before the co-main event and the main event, and I got both of those two picks. So let's go ahead and get into it. I got to watch the entire fight card because I see that there were some spectacular finishes, submissions, knockouts. I got to watch this entire card, you guys. So far, since the UFC has come back, there has been at least one barn brawler brawl on the fight. There has been spectacular knockouts, submissions. They've really, the UFC's had to go for a lot of fighters who they don't normally go for because they're available. So a lot of these guys are getting second chances to actually get back into the UFC to make a name for themselves, chances that they wouldn't normally get, chances to be on the main card that they wouldn't normally get, and they are taking advantage of it. So y'all have to please watch these UFC events. Okay. Let's get into the co-main event because I got this pick. I chose Platinum Mike Perry to beat Mickey Gall, and he did. I had a feeling that Mickey Gall wasn't going to be able to handle his power. I thought that Mike would be a bit stronger than him, and he was. This entire fight, Mike Perry, Mickey Gall had his moments where he landed shots, but Mike dropped him twice. He was able to get on top, ground and pound. He was able to actually take him down as well on the ground when Mickey tried to mount some sort of offense because, you know, he has a black belt in that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but Mike Perry just muscled his way out of the submission attempts. He would literally just push him down. He was visibly, noticeably stronger than Mickey Gall, and I kind of had a feeling that that would be the case. Now, let's, he won all the unanimous decision. It did go all 3 rounds. He couldn't finish him, but again, completely agree with the decision. Let's go ahead and talk about the corner, because in the corner, he had his 25-year-old girlfriend, who was an elite wrestler apparently in high school. And that's it. He said a corner has really never done anything for him. So I was listening to a lot of the comments, the comments online before I watched it. Ariel Hawani was like, well, you know, his girlfriend didn't say anything wrong. That's what most people were saying. So I was like, okay, let's see what she did. She did her thing. Yeah, she didn't say anything wrong because she didn't say anything other than you're doing great and where do you want the ice? And even her putting the ice on him was so delicate. I was just like, but you know what? As he said, all I needed was her calming appearance, coming over here looking good, giving me the ice, and that's it. So afterwards, of course, he talked about it. And no, he does not plan on staying campless. He's just clearly unhappy with what has been going on with his coaching, with his training up until this point. As we know, fighters have to trust their corner. They have to trust their coaches. If that's gone, the relationship is not going to work, and that seems like what has happened here with Mike Perry. He said he wants to get with some other guys, but have it be like more of a friendship to help him grow, rather than people who he feels like he can't trust, who he feels doesn't know what they're talking about, telling him what to do. So again, that means he didn't trust his coaches. You know what? And you cannot blame him for that. So I hope he goes there in Florida. He said he wants to go there and try to train with Yoel Romero and them. I hope he finds himself a home. And then also he said some things about his money issues. Clearly he's going through some stuff. Mike Perry, get together with some people and develop a reality show. Start with Facebook Live, but with your personality. That's an alternate source of revenue for you. That would be constant, that you would control, so you don't have to depend so much on fighting. So that's just a suggestion for Mike Perry. Now, who would you like to see him fight next? And hopefully he'll be able to find some training partners to get it, you know, him to the next level as far as his training. Now, main event, and I got this pick as well. I chose Dustin Poirier to beat Dan Hooker, and he did. And this fight was incredible. Please watch it if you haven't seen it. From minute 1 to minute end, non-stop action, both faces bloody, both men going back, momentum going back and forth. The first 2 rounds, everyone pretty much agrees, or going into the 5th, everyone pretty much agrees it was 2-2 going into the 5th, and that Poirier was able to muscle out that 3rd, 4th, and 5th win and put together the combinations and to dominate the pace, keep it moving forward, take him down. He actually ended on top, landing shots, so he completely dominated that 5th round, which got him the win, and I completely agree. But this fight was spectacular. I think Dan Hooker made the mistake of thinking that he was so far more technical than Dustin Poirier. A lot of people make that mistake. They call him a brawler. He's actually a much more technical boxer than that, especially in the pocket, which is where he had to fight Dan, which he did. He had come out with these fresh elbows, fast elbows, quick left jab. Dan Hooker tearing up that calf. Tearing up the calf, a lot of punches to the body. I like that strategy. He actually took the wind out of Dustin Poirier early in the fight, and I was getting really nervous about the pick. So great body work. Great leg work. Again, I think he just underestimated the technicality of Dustin Poirier, especially in close quarters. He was way too willing to actually trade with him. Dustin has more punching power. He's also got quicker hands. You were way too willing to trade with him. You were also too willing to absorb damage. You have to work on your defense, Dan Hooker. You took a lot of unnecessary shots. Same thing with Dustin Poirier, and that's why people think he's a brawler. It's because he doesn't mind getting hit in the face. But you gotta stop that. Defense, y'all. Defense. Defense has got to become like second nature for both of you guys. You cannot willingly accept this much punishment, even though it entertained the hell out of us. So thank you both for that incredible fight. Now, who would you like to see Dustin Poirier fight next? I'm thinking Tony Ferguson, because I believe Dustin's ranked like number 3. So, Tony Ferguson, right? Right. Let me know who you guys feel he should fight next. Let me know about all of your picks, because after I get back, we're still doing the birthday celebration. So when I get back tonight, I'm going to watch the entire event. Let me know how you did on the entire event, any injury updates. Let me know how you did on your picks on the incredible main event. Again, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. That's where I did these picks. They were on Instagram, so you have to follow me everywhere to get all of my content. And subscribe, like, talk to me, take care, and goodbye.